Good Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some more guns and anime tits. So, I was honestly not expecting this to actually be any decent, but yeah, it's honestly better than I thought it was. So I'll be back for a second run, maybe even a third. We'll have to see how that goes on. But yeah, it turned out to be actually a decent game, shockingly enough. So, the event yesterday, a lot of them finished, so is there anything else? Yeah, I've still got some that I can get. But I don't think the majority of that last event I'll be able to get. Dawnbreaker. Yeah, like Aphelion, I think. Oh no, Aphelion's still going. I just need to. I just need to get to a certain level, I believe. Yeah, I need to get Commander 20 before I can take part in that one. Night March. You're ended. You're claimed. You're there. Alright, yeah. It looks like this I can't get except if I want to buy it. 20 days, 21 hours. Oh no, there are actual messages. Spends 30,000 Sardis gold. I don't know how to do that. 50 enemies in combat, that I can get. Yeah, I don't know where I spend the Sardis gold, so I'll have to look into that. I don't have whatever credit tokens. Yeah, I'll just have to see if I can find a place where I can spend the Sardis coins. Sardis gold. What are these? Redundant piece. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't know how to use this Sardis gold, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and get the campaign rolling again. No, there's still a little bit here I need to do. So I'm not completely done with Chapter 1 yet. We've got another normal battle and then an elite battle, whatever the bloody hell an elite battle is. I should be able to take them. Alright, so who do I want to take? I got slots for 4. Defender, Sniper, Stabby, XX. Yeah, okay, so let's take Little Machine Gun Girl. We'll give her a shot. See how she holds up. There we go. I knew I'd be able to remember how to speak English sooner or later. Holy shit, that was impressive. Sword Girl should be able to do her AoE right. Yeah. Two down, gorgeous. Heavy Gunner Girl. Got somebody coming in back there, probably somebody coming in there. What are her? Selects one enemy, 8 tiles, and deals physical damage equal to 80. Then 8 tiles, deal AoE. Then 2 tiles. That one won't work. So we'll just do this. Actually, we'll just do a standard shot. I was expecting... Oh, there we go. About to say, I was expecting him to die from that. Done. Really? That's it? Nobody coming in? Guess not. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. It was barely even a fight at all. I wonder what the elite fight will be like. Achieve victory, lose no more than 1 unit, eliminate the Gyorde within 4 turns. Alright. Alright, let me check the battlefield. I wonder if any explodey bits. No explodey bits on only 3 enemies. This is gonna be quick. Little Miss Machine Gunner Pants. Not close enough. Actually, that I can do. Holy crap! She kicked 14 flavors ass with that one. But the elite is going to take a little bit of doing. That's fine. So I can't get her to any cover, but I can get her close enough to do one very solid shot. Oh, is that all you got, dude? Teeny ass little pistol? Alright. I will murder the crap out of you. Well, hell, that took care of that. Almost took no damage from him at all. So that should be all of Chapter 1 now. 25 before I can come back for the hard modes. And that takes care of that. Beautiful. I have enough to do any recruiting. I do. I could do standard, and that's all I've got right now is standard. So, why not? Gump. Looks like it's going to be a bunch of guns, no new robots. Oh, wait, nope, there's another Nagant. Don't you point at me. You know, looking at this, I'm still trying to figure out what the bloody hell is she wearing. What is this? This isn't a skirt. Because it has a, you know, crotch in it. So what the hell would you even call this? It just looks weird. It's almost like coveralls without the legs and with frilly bottoms. This is very oddly designed. That jacket's not long enough to offer any kind of warmth. But she is Russian, so it's not like they make sense at the best of times. Target access gift crate? What was that? Beginner package. Lucky bag, nope. Standard package, daily free, yep, I can do that. 800 whatevers. Oh, I can actually buy, okay. I could buy more Sardis, but I still don't know where I spend it. But I can buy more of these. Not going to worry about that right this second. Alright, little fella, what you got for me? Fortification. Oh, yeah. Trace back. Well, I got both of those. Small-scale collapse storm has erupted within the operational area, forcing all blasting work to stop abruptly. I can hardly catch my breath. Outside, the relentless storm hurls sand against this cramped temporary shelter, and it feels like it's hitting directly at my lungs. Aichi rests on a makeshift bed near me, not far from us. Some tattered gray curtains are drawn. Behind them, my colleagues, the other members of the post-war reconstruction high-risk operation support Team 7 from Neo-Soviet Union. What would be that acronym? Vorherrschaft 7. Vorherrschaft 7. We're also taking a break. They're conversing in hushed Russian tones, discussing matters I know all too well. Everyone's main concerns: when the next batch of supplies will arrive, and Peter's death. I stopped looking at the gray curtains and turned my gaze to Aichi. His face is flushed with a fever. She's been battling a relentless high fever lately, and even talking to me makes her throat hurt immensely. Thankfully, it's not Elid. After taking some fever-reducing medicine, she has shown some improvement. Last night, after she collapsed at her post, I carried her back to bed, and she's been sleeping ever since. While she sleeps, I've taken over her duties. Besides that, I have another mission outside my usual responsibilities to complete. I promised the residents of this contamination zone I'd handle some of the missions they're unwilling to do. In return, they'd give me some food. But I can't just leave like this. I have to wait until Aichi wakes up at least. Once I'm gone, there's no one watching over her. Creatures unfortunate enough to reach the late stages of Elid, whether human or animal, are no longer the same as they once were. If I'm not here, what if those monsters break in and harm Aichi like they did to Peter? The people behind the great curtains, we haven't harmed them, but we've become everything they see as a disaster. When Aichi and I first came here, we had hoped to make this world nearly crushed by war and collapse radiation a little better with our meager efforts, but this world is far more complex than either of us imagined. The challenges we must confront in terms of complexity and severity far exceed what we had imagined. But one thing I can ensure above all else, even if everyone, including myself, were to perish in this relief effort, Aichi would return safely to our homeland. How many of these do I have? I have 5. So I could go through all of those records. 2 days ago, Aichi became pregnant. Pregnant, what should I do? The information revealed by the test is absolutely accurate. This is the 3rd test, and each time the result is the same as the first. She is pregnant. She's pregnant, what should I do? I'm going to be a father here in this place teeming with bandits, refugees, and hostiles to bring our child into the world? It's so dangerous, why were you fucking? People, they never stop to think. No, absolutely not. I don't want our child to suffer as we do. If he grew up in such a world, confused by everything around him, and looks at you with innocent eyes, asking, Dad, why do we have to be so afraid every day? I don't even know what to tell him. Maybe Aichi was right. I am just a coward and a selfish person. Could be. I don't know. I just don't have the ability to protect her and our child, to keep them safe in this world, and to ensure our child grows up securely. I'm a failure as a husband and a father, but I have no right to deny our child their chance at life. No, there must be a way to change all this. I will find a solution. Right, let's return the child to our homeland, let them grow up in our native land. If I could send the child back, even if something were to happen to me, my wife and child would be well cared for, just like the families of my colleagues. Yes, if I write back, as long as Aichi and my application can get through, the rescue team will certainly come here to get us. If we can make it through this period, once the mission is complete, we have the funds for international shipping, we can safely send the child back to our homeland. We need to discuss this thoroughly with Aichi. We have more support than just ourselves in this situation. Is that the little girl in the box? I doubt it, because the little girl in the box has some kind of magical bullshit device. So I'm guessing the little girl in the box isn't actually a little girl, but some form of advanced robot. The process of relocating residents and demolition of large buildings in the area is nearly complete. In another week, a new team will arrive to take over the remaining work, and Team 7 will continue conducting relocation and demolition work in another area awaiting reconstruction. I've checked the map before. One area is a small town. The contamination zones were relatively decent infrastructure. Within the contamination zones with relatively decent infrastructure, I've submitted a request to the government. If Aichi and I could be assigned to this town, our currently scarce supply of daily necessities could be somewhat replenished. We also finally finished writing a request for support. I had a courier delivered to the only international post company nearby. I hope it reaches our homeland safely. Aichi is getting weaker and weaker. She doesn't really talk to me for the past few days, and she wrote to tell me that her throat is in terrible pain. She did something impulsive again recently, so I'm extremely worried about her. A few days ago, during demolition work on the overpass, a child clutching a teddy bear suddenly emerged from the rubble. Aichi reached over and embraced the child, protecting them from the danger. She's now covered in injuries. I wish I was the one getting injured instead. I'd rather have the gods transfer all the pain she's going through to me. Aichi can barely hold a pen now. Recently she spoke to me in a hoarse voice that broke my heart. The pain is getting unbearable, and she's been having frequent nightmares. However, not only was she resolute in giving birth to our child, she also promised to ensure that our child would safely return to our homeland, and that she would protect me too. Protecting me? With these new injuries of hers, she looks so emaciated. I can only hope that she will be able to rest and recover soon. The high fever previously brought down with medicine has returned. If she gets better, I'll be able to endure whatever the future holds for us. I hold her tightly in my arms, wishing for a quicker turnaround in our situation. That kind of pain shall not befall her and our child. I embrace my wife and child, while bitter, dry laughter seeps through from behind the gray curtains nearby. The smell of vodka drifts through the holes in the curtains. They must be celebrating the completion of the work project. The project done, environmental restoration and refugee resettlement would be the next focus. Soon this place shall become a small sanctuary for humanity. Okay, if only Aichi could stay here with me outside the outpost, the cold wind carrying dust from the ruins of World War III continues to battle this precarious shack. The roar of monsters seems to drift from a very distant place, but at this moment I feel no fear at all because the person I love the most is in my arms. Though her body was burning with fever, she radiated the warmth of life. No matter what happens, this person will always be by my side. I will figure something out. I've heard there are tougher missions, worse than what the reconstruction team takes on. As long as I find a way to complete those missions, it's almost there and the letter's on its way. Everything will improve. There's still time. When the rescue team arrives, Aichi and I know Aichi should go back to our homeland to give birth to our child. If there's still time after our efforts to make this world a safer and better place, I would like to build a small but sturdy house for Aichi and our child, with a Chinese not hanging on our walls. She'll teach the child to read in the house. Meanwhile, I'll be in the basement hiding my newer Hong rice wine that I secretly brewed. Our family would live together, safe and happy. It will happen. All of this will happen. The world seems to grow warmer, almost as if it were on the verge of melting me away. I will stay alive until I achieve everything I wish for. Well, don't know if that actually paid off for him, but good sentiment at least. Peace and happiness. Something to strive for. Now that I've done enough reading. Time to do some more shooting. Alright, so that takes care of a double pendulum simulation. Let's get moving. Bug thing, bat thing, bear thing. Wolf spider. Rush bat. And the freaky ass bear monster. Well, they get to die like everything else. Arms and drivetrain fully repaired and BV running at 72% capacity. So ahead we'll be heading in soon. Once the repairs are complete, have Mei-Ling come to the ops room. Nothing wrong with the box. Outer shell is now by my feet. Korluk looks around and approaches me with her eyes, following the box by my feet. The box may be equipped with a signal transmitter. That's potentially problematic. Suspicious. Why does it look like that? This is the contents of our mission objective. Hidden in daylight. Your circuits are shorted. Destruction and immortality conjoined disintegrate or perish. So what? Why don't you try it? I'll slash you to pieces, you hear me? So how's it she can understand her jabbering nonsense? Maybe it's not for the purpose of geolocation. Look at this. The main terminal grows and projects a signal monitoring interface onto a large screen in the ops room. Signal interference. The signal interference is clear, unique, and periodic. The transmitter must be very close by. Polar Nitsa didn't mention there was static over the comms. There must be bad reception. It's a possibility, but if Polar Nitsa thought it was not normal, then it must have sounded quite different from the noises caused by the peculiar kind of static started occurring only after the exterior casing of the box was cracked. So the signal interference is coming from inside the box, and that explains why it was double boxed. Certainly the most plausible hypothesis, but do the Varyagers have such capabilities? Just tracking a transmitter is pretty straightforward, but how could the Varyagers have the manpower and equipment needed to monitor discriminative bands and locate a moving target? The fact that they've been able to pinpoint our location with great accuracy. True, they've ambushed us several times and followed us all across the wasteland. What's inside this box? What is inside this box? It's... A girl who survived being exposed to collapsed storm for over 2 minutes, or it could be a new T-doll model after all. None of us can get a proper look back then. One breaks light, embellishes the trees. It'll embellish your mom's trees.
もしかしたら誰かにけしかけられてるのか。てか、信号を遮断しちゃえば済むことなんじゃないの？この指令室の機密レベルなら外部への伝達く。そうするほかないな。So all we can do for now is deactivate the optional signal block. 遮断失敗。周波数帯の分離ができず、信号が遮断壁をすり抜けている。So the signal coming from inside the box, and it can't be blocked. That's potentially problematic. Threat level 2? Oh no, not threat level 2! Whatever shall I do? Alright, so the E-lids are tracking the signal as well. Okay, good to know. Well, that's alright, I'll kill the crap out of them as well. I'll stick with my 3 standards, though. I'm going to start trading them out, though, as time goes by for others, so I can start trying out all my various people with all their various abilities. Actually, Sword Girl, you're off the line. And let's try MP7 Girl. We'll see how she holds up. Groza will continue being my anchor as I try out new people. Because she's fairly competent. I think she could survive the majority of this on her own. Well, that takes care of that flank. 2 more coming in there. We got a spider in the middle. Single target. Let's get rid of that wolf spider. Alright, now what you got? 1 enemy target, 80% damage. Alright, so she does fire damage. AoE, physical. Well, it didn't finish him off, but got 1, damaged the other. And Gigantor over there comes stomping in at me. Explosive bombardment. That might actually, no, I'll save that. Because I can't hit dude with it. Good, good. She can hit the barricade. I can't put her anywhere where she can hit that dude, so... How about you? You get close enough up front there to hit that boy? No, you can't. So I'll just have her do some buffing. Counterattacks and heals herself. Interesting. Popping up in packs. It's so annoying. Broken gears, emitting a lamentable cry. Far from gentle sleep. Yeah, smoothly running nemesis. Exilium, dim stars.
Something may be wrong with the surrounding area.
周囲の情報が
They're
少なす
lacking
ぎ
in
る。
reliable environmental data at the moment.
車上から肉眼で見るしかな
Go
い
to the roof to check things out with their own eyes.
肉眼じゃ得られる情報
Very
に限り
limited
がある。
information.
そう
It's true.
もしメイリンが一台
Wouldn't
で
be
も
so
ドロ
helpful
ーンを
now if
残
only
してく
mailing
れて
had
いたら
saved us that last
こうはなら
round.
なかったんだが
中距離通信は可能
Currently
よ。
capable of mid-range
付近の賞金ハンターに
communications. Should
情
we
報
ask
の
for
シェアを
information
要請
from
し
the
てみる。
nearby bounty hunters?
ブリーフの情報すら疑わしいんだ
At this point, even the information from brief is unreliable, and those bounty hunters are all dubious origins. Any intel they provide cannot be trusted at all. Alright then.
まもなく
Container purification zone,
W2069-0105 上海エ
blah
リア
blah
へと
blah.
突入。
Great Wall.
頂上列車進駐
Railway
通
garrison
行
has
コードを
confirmed
確
receipt
認。
of our transponder
外
at
側
the
の
request
頂
that
上
we
列車よ
maintain
り
at least a
10 キロの距
10-kilometer
離を保つよう
distance
要求しているわ。
from the external Great Wall Railway. Okay. You don't want me getting too
Rosa.
close.
現在の距離は
Railway is
10.23 キロ。
10.23 kilometers.
距離を保った
Maintain
まま
this
前進
distance and stay the course.
っていうか確かな情報が欲し
If
い
we
んだ
want
った
to
ら
verify our intel,
その
can't we
進
just
駐
ask
軍
the
とやらに聞け
garrison
ば
or
いいんじゃ
whatever?
ない
What's it
の？
called again? The Great Fence Train?
頂上列車
Great
だよキャ
Wall
ロリッ
Railway.
ク
Correct.
変な名
What
前
a。stupid
どう見
name.
たってでかいだけの汽車
Slightly
じゃない。
bigger than usual train.
でかいだけの汽車
Slightly bigger than usual.
キャロリックあれは
Prolic,
コーラ
that's
ス
the
放
mobile
射性
facility
物
for
質の汚
isolating
染
the
拡
spread,
大を
collapse,
防ぐために
contamination, and
浄
implementing
化
a
作業を行
purification
う軌動
project.
設備で
Most important policy
浄
the
化プロジェク
URNC
ト
has
は
undertaken
ロレン
since
創立
its
当時から
establishment.
推進しロレンが感染エリアを
In
浄
order
化
to
するに
purify
伴い
contamination
私
zones
たち
may
賞
be
金ハンター
threatening
の
our
仕事は
livelihood
減
as
ってい
bounty
る
hunters, but if it means more civilians can live under better
そのおかげ
conditions,
で
it's not a
大
bad
勢
thing
の
at
人
all.
へえ。だったら
Touch with the garrison.
Ah, so
It's not a bad idea, but I'm not so sure about
私
putting it
そうう
into
まくいく。
action. Not to mention. Just the
旧
sight
式
of
の
those
国
old
を
military dolls is enough to
見て
make
る
me
だけで気分
squirm.
が悪くなってくる
Why? What's wrong with old military dolls?
何よそれ。
Whooped
前
your
に
ass
袋叩
before?
きに。はあ？
What? What are you staring at
No,
me
no,
for?
no, so no me wa.
Maybe she was one. Pale orange sunlight shines upon the Great Wall Railway. Okay, so that's probably that big-ass wall thing that I've seen in multiple backgrounds. It's driving at high speed while maintaining a careful distance from the train. Alright, but that, what I saw through those windows, that was, if that was the wall, there's not 10 fracking kilometers away. Unless that damn thing is absurdly massive. Which I suppose is a potential possibility. Commissions unlocked. Alright. So... where are the commissions unlocked? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay, so it's just things you can do in the day to get small amounts of experience and gold journey witnesses, honing trials, special testimonies, got a good chunk of those. Daily quests. Woohoo, level 10. Today, set up tomorrow. Consume 60 intelligence puzzles. I think intelligence puzzles is like daily fuel, for lack of a better word. Gift 5 items of your choice. Exchange collapse pieces for intelligence puzzles once. Clear a supply mission. Complete in-depth search to obtain combat reports and quickly enhance the combat capabilities of your dolls. Supply missions are divided into 5 types. By attempting different missions, you can obtain various materials such as Stardust Gold, combat reports, stock bars, analysis blueprints, weapon attachments, etc. So far I've only got combat reports and analysis blueprints. Not quite leveled up enough for that one right now. You know what, let's see just how badly I get my butt kicked here. Sharky and Nemesis on the other team. So that limits who I can deploy. You anchor that flank. Pistol. Got my own sniper there. You know what, I'll try out little pistol girl, see if she does anything. I might not win this one to start with. Their dolls are stronger than mine, so I'll have to see how that holds out. I'll get rid of their little weak boys first. Alright, what else she got? Senior's Admonishment. Stability break, apply acid corrosion 2. Friend of Justice. 70. If there are no enemy units within 4 tiles, an additional attack on the original target applies acid corrosion 2. Corrosion damage. Okay, so I'm going to do some damage down on Sharky up there. Holy crap! I was not expecting that to be nearly that effective. Okay. So Little Miss Shooty Pants. Good. What the hell was that? She got some flavor of bonus attacks. Alright, so I'm gonna need to get up closer to they're both in cover at that angle. And no way around it but to do it. I could kill him or almost kill her. Yeah, let's do some damage to the doll with the 40 mil. Oh, boom. Good job, little Nagant. She looks like she's going to be particularly good at breaking heavy cover or heavy defense. She seems to be defense puncher. That was easier than I was anticipating. Okay. Supply missions unlocked. Exploration surprise. Nope. I do not spend money on this type of game. Not a thing I do. 3 more of those. 69 accesses will guarantee obtaining an elite item. Yep, don't got enough right now, so no more recruitments at the moment. Daily activity rewards. I get. Alright, so those are my dailies. That one might be a little bit of a challenge. One key to get 60 intelligence puzzles. I'm at my max right now, so maybe I need to burn through more intelligence puzzles. What are you? Well, I'll do another challenge. Try out some more of my new folks. You anchor that flank. Bunny Girl, Sharky, you haven't done anything yet. No, the rest of you I've tried, except for the level 1. I'm not going to do that right now. Give her another shot. And Pistol Girl. Alright, so she's going to have some AoE hits. Now, I don't think, if I could target there, that would be preferable. But I don't think it's going to allow me to target... you'll work. I have to target an enemy, not a space. So. Alright, let's see what you got, Sharky. Selects one enemy. Rise overburn. 140. Stack a zoom in and one instance of extra command. You're out of cover. No, you're in cover. So get the one out of cover. Let's go ahead and finish him off. I really do need to get better. Okay, there we are. Three by three. I might actually be able to hit both of them if I get her to the right location. Excellent. 40 mils for everybody. Got the dude in the back. That's alright. Those two thorns ain't super dangerous. Especially if they get themselves overwatched to elimination. And then all I got left is the code. Oh, got another frog over there. Almost got him. Good. And she's she regularly heals, but at low intensity. She's not a heavy healer, but It looks like it's weakness kind of thing. Good.
任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に帰還するまでは気を抜けないわ。
Okay. Alright, what events am I? Night March. Good. Well, I'm slowly getting these. So wait a minute, I spend the Sardis gold somewhere here. It's not there. That's not Sardis gold. Okay, so Sardis gold is used somewhere here, I just don't know where. You I haven't upgraded yet, so I'll go ahead and level you up. Got some levels up for everybody, might as well get them applied. It's not like I have any shortage of little upgrade chip dealies. Got 9,000 of them. Might as well use them to keep my folk current. Star Eyes. Gas mask. The robots need to breathe. Do they need a gas mask? I'll max out at level 20, alright. Ooh, she looks so grumpy. Ooh, this is her serious face. Ooh. Maybe Sardis Gold is Neural Helix. Maybe. I'm thinking I'm just going to have to keep leveling up until I find out what the hell I use the Sardis Gold for. So this one I can't do anything about right now. This one's just going to be time consumption. Over time I'll get the kills I need. Logins fairly self-explanatory for here and here. And I think the intelligence puzzles is just standard, like, in Arknights, what they call sanity, and basically it's the designed limitation to how much you can do in a single day. Is what I'm thinking that is.
車体観測レーダーの権限をロック。
Vehicle monitor
警戒システム
observations
起動。
have disabled security
車両
systems
セルフメンテナンス開
now.
始。
As a self-diagnostic and the lights go off temporarily in the vehicle. Can now see the thick shifting cloud layers. Yeah, if that's the wall they're talking about right there, we are not 10 kilometers away from it. Or it's ludicrously massive.
雪が降りそう。
It's going to snow.
雪？
Snow? What's that?
ああ、ホワイトエリアの
It
都市
says
で
a
は
periodic
定期的
artificially
に人工
controlled
雨が降る。
rainfall. Snow is basically rain
雪
and
っていうのは
contamination
汚染
zones.
エリアの雨の。
It's very rare, especially in
こ
this
のエリア
region
に
of season.
へえ。
Just
ただの雨。
汚染エリアの雪は
Snow and
コーラプ
contamination
ス放射
zones
線を増幅
intensifies
さ
the
せ
release of collapsed
エリア
radiation
内
and
のコーラプ
increases
ス
the
濃度を上昇
concentration
さ
of
せる
collapsed
です。
particles.
空高く昇る。
Invisible flames rising high into the sky.
はあ？たかが雪でしょ。
Surely
そんなわけ。
you're taking that
メイリーより報告。
Aliens reporting an emergency
異常
from the
発生。
central hub and requesting support.
今
指揮官をご指名よ。
Demands the commander's presence. You don't demand my presence. I go where I damned
指令
well
室の留
please.
守を頼む。
オッケー。そのメイリー。
Leader. I'm so sorry. We're missing a kind of part to repair the MDV. Clearly remembered including them in the procurement list I sent out, but they're not in the supply crates and other repairs can't be completed. We need more parts.
物資コンテナにはなかったのか？
Crying voice is
リストに書き
incredibly
忘れ
annoying.
たわけではなく、
It's like fingernails scratching at the back of my brain, which is just as pleasant as it sounds. And on the supply crates, was there a mistake in the inventory? No, that's not possible. They're all really important parts. I definitely put them in the list.
なるほど。でもパーツが欠
Parts
けてい
are
るのは
currently
確か。
missing as punishment. How many bottles am I
But-
releasing collection
made
right
in-
now?
前回の補充からもう半分しか残ってない
I'm gonna steal the severe alcoholics booze.
Yeah.
Yes, what about your
Nah.
bonus for this month?
ん？君のボーナスを差し引くだけで帳簿が黒字にな
We've
るな
been
ら
having it so rough.
ポルドニッツァに連絡だ。
Contact
List
Paul
に書いたという
Nitsa.
な
Since
ら
certain of the parts were ordered,
大
that's
方彼女
problem
の
probably
問題だろ
occurred
う。
on her end. So you won't have to take my bonus? No, I will just take your
エ
face.
ルモ号の修理を終えたら残業して ECCM 装置を新しく作ってくれないか？
Work overtime. The main is to racked with guilt and wringing the procurement list in her hand. Groza walks up to her and takes the paper out of her hands. She smooths it out and returns it.
メイリー、あなたを
Commander
責
isn't
めている
blaming
わ
you,
けじゃな
don't
いから。
worry. I am blaming her. Everything is her fault. Look how short she is. All problems are the cause of short people. That's just the way it goes. All the worst things in human history have been caused by short people. The shorter, the worse they are.
ポルドニッツァさんに連絡してきます。
The only thing worse than a short person is a Canadian.
おや、指揮官じゃないか。
この前注文したパ
Some
ーツ
parts
に
from our last order. You daffy broad, you didn't give me everything I ordered.
信頼と安全を売りにする闇ブローカーが間違えるはず。
でも、物資コンテナには、
どのパーツだ？
Universal Tier 4 torque rod for heavy duty vehicles,
中
number
型車両汎用4級
K12.
トルクロットです。
K812？
My, you finally found out,
Oh, yeah.
Commander.
あの時は運悪くパーツを切
Out
ら
of
していた
stock
ね。
back then, so I sent
代わ
you a
り
little
に
gift
ちょ
that
っ
could
と
be a
ば
bit
かし
tricky
面
as
倒
a
なプレゼントを入れ
substitute.
といたんだ。
Wondering how
いつ
come
に
you
なって
still
気
hadn't
づくのか
noticed.
とやき
何を入れたんだ？
心配しなさんな。
Certainly won't
お前さ
become
んの
your
アキレス腱
Achilles
にはなり
heel.
や
Yeah, I bet.
まだ
I'm
不死身
hardly
には程
invulnerable
遠い
like a
よ。
killing. So,
足りないパーツはおいおい届くさ。
deliver to you soon. As compensation for the little gift, I'll provide a follow-up tip-off regarding the free intel I gave you earlier. I believe you'll be very interested. Commander, the rare Jaegers who are pursuing you have been frequently enlisting the service of the underground broker network to relay information.
メッセンジャーサービス。
なんたって極秘チャンネルを通じてメッセージを送るんだからね。
Top secret channel,
それだ
considering
け
the
のことを
difficulty,
これ
it's
っぽ
pretty
っちの手数料で
reasonable
賄
to
え
charge
る
a
と
small
思
fee,
え
you
ば。
know?
あはそうだ。
First thing
私
is
の
also
個
for
人情報
sale
も
at a
絶賛
discounted
販売
fee.
中。
遠慮し
No,
も
thank
っ
you.
たいない。バリアーズ
Underground
ほどのお
brokers
粗
are
末
the
な客
dealers
の
of
相手なら
disreputable
闇ブロー
customers,
カーは
such
必
as
ず
the
カモ
VAR
としての記
Jaegers
録を
tend to
残す
keep
から
records of such
同業
deals.
者として事情を
So
聞き
it's
出す
a
の
pretty
は
easy
そう
time
難し
getting
く
my
ない。
hands on their
そ
intel.
れに比べて
Further
受信す
that,
る
the
側は相
recipient of
当
their
な
intel is a
気だ。
lot more
記録を
professional.
削除。
Purge their records
あ
or
るいは繊
redirect
維
them.
か。
後者さ。
The latter, until delays of encryption that get reconnected to a specific
それと
node.
同時に
Suspend
もう
their
一つの
signal
信
at
号
the
が
same time.
その方法では痕跡が残るはず
Leave
だ。
behind a traceable
君なら
hard
それを
point.
足がかりに。
そこが驚きなのさ。一度に送られるメッセージは数にして10万。
100,000 strings of data in the
そしてこの
signal
10万ものメッセ
transfer.
ー
Strings
ジ
were
一つ一
redirected
つ
millions of
が
times
送り
every
出され
time
る
they
た
were
びに100万
connected.
回以上の繊維を
Then
繰
they
り
were
返し
split once more into
そこからさらに
100,000
10
strings
万を
before
超える
being
メッセー
sent
ジに
out.
分
Data
裂して
encryption of
受
such
信者の元
magnitude
へ
is
と送られ
utterly
るんだ。
untraceable.
追跡するどころか
Okay.
追跡不可能。
And probably not
君でさえ
cheap.
車両を全部売っ
If I
払って
sold my entire
サーバ
convoy
ー
and
のひしめ
bought
く
a
地下基地
server
でも
that
購
filled up
入
a
すれ
whole
ばできない
underground
ことも
base, then
な
I
いけどね。
suppose it could be done.
相手は一般人じゃな
This
い
is。no ordinary
こ
adversary
りゃまた
we're
厄
up
介な
against.
敵に当たったようだね。
Oh, well, isn't it?
ポルドニッツァ、追加注文。
Adding to my order.
あ
自立砲台と
I need an
TNT
automatic
爆弾。
turret and TNT.
All I want,
For the
GAT
turret, make that I
20
get 20
mil
mil, extended barrel plus 1,000 rounds of ammo.
それから
Then throw in 4
35
additional
巻の
35
4本用意してくれ
coil recoil springs
爆弾
while
は
you're at it.
BDS 級。大艦とリモコン設
Explosives
備も
have to
追
be
加で。
VDS grade. I need
数は
detonators and
後ほ
remote
どメイリン
control
から送る
equipment.
よう言っておく。
To the exact quantities later.
おっと、ビュリダンのロバにはなり下がらないつもりだね、指揮官。
Not going to be Burden's ass, are you, Commander? Send me the delivery coordinates as well, little mailing.
わかりました。
Maybe a small one.
必要なくなった。
We'll
後腐
make
れ
the
のない
problem
よう
once and for all.
奴らを殲滅。
他に選択肢はないよ
Seem
う
to
だ
have
か
a
らな。
choice.
そうかい、
メイ、この前持ち帰った
指揮官、物資を詰めたのはキャロリックよ。
計812、3つ分と同じ
There's
重
little
さ。
about this gift at all.
まだチェックしていないものを開けてくれ。
All the crates that you haven't inventoried.
この中を。
It's the Varjagers, of course it is.
メイリー、
すでに8割は終えてま
Staying
す。
driving at full speed
全
will have
速
to
力
stop
を
the
維持す
NVV
る
at
た
some
めには
point to recalibrate
起動
the
基地を一
drivetrain
旦
and
止めて
vector
連
engines.
動設備とベ
The
クトルエンジン
A12's
を調
vehicle
整
will be
しなく
fully
ちゃなり
repaired
ま
in
せん。
5 hours.
修理を急いでくれ。グローザ
Take off the
ー、
enemies
正
of
面
the
衝
suit
突は
as
避けろ。
soon as possible.
全
Don't
速力で
fight
敵
them
の
head
追
on.
撃を振りは。
目標は
目標 W2069-0105
Entering the purification
Jokai.
zone. After we leave the room, the lid of the supply crate that was just opened is pushed off quietly. There's a pause. Sensing no other presence in the room, a dark shadow slowly pokes its head out. Bom bom bom! Dark shadows in boxes. How very scary. Downright terrifying. Zvezhik type. Be a man of fine taste who had read the good soldier Zvezhik. Zvezhik has poor offensive power but is swift of foot. So it's speedy but not particularly powerful. Alright. There's the magic school bus in the back there. Vehicle! Vehicle! There's the huge vehicle! Well, I don't know if I'd call it huge. Charge! Take them down! Situation on the battlefield is quite complex. We can use these pieces of cover to block the Vard Jaegers. Finishes repairs, Yomo can lose them at full speed. Until then, stop them from getting closer and buy time for the Yomo. Who are we doing? You can go away. I'll try out the new gal, see if she's worth the trouble.
Yo.
Always attacks from behind cover. Level 7, laid oil barrels in the back. So I've got to wait for those 3 to come in, and I'll pop that barrel once they do. They're not here currently. As far as little snipey pants over here goes, we're good. And you, new girl, what you got for me? Common rail. 150 burn damage. Eight tiles, straight shot. Not applicable at the moment. Alright, so. Alright, that takes care of the first 3. Oh good, they both react. Excellent. Oh, that takes care of that. These remind me of the crystal formations in Arcanites. Originium. And they also have a tendency to destroy cities. We're falling back. We've reached the safety perimeter of the railway garrison. May attack us any second. Full stop, turn on the headlights, throws a stand alert and watch for attacks. Turn to the MVV once you confirm the enemy has retreated. Headlights shine towards the Great Wall Railway and start pulsing. Seems to be happening on the train through the gray snowflakes dancing in the air. View receives a comms, of course. Esteemed Warrant Officer of the Railway Garrison. Maintain a 10-kilometer distance. I did say that, didn't I? Please accept my deepest gratitude and gratitude. Thank you for letting us through and helping us shake off the Vari. Her acting is terrible. Commander, it's been a while. Put up quite a show asking me to keep my distance even after seeing my transponder. I was honestly worried for a second that you'd actually left, my dear warrant officer. Well, you're in luck. As a matter of fact, I am going to leave soon. I received a transfer notice just last night. I can finally leave this godforsaken place and move to Congratulations! You finally have decent subordinates who can take over from you after so many years. Yeah, they'll have to. Garbage will always be garbage, but it's been 5 years. Surely they've improved. You, on the other hand, haven't changed at all, even after all this time. As you can see, my financial situation is pretty much like this beat-up MVV. Thanks to you, my Elmo finally lost its annoying tail. Warrior shouldn't be a problem for you, no. It's a long story. Anyway, I'm glad I can lie low here for just a while. Building supplies can't take much more. Sorry,
損得感情がお早いことで。
than I expected. Do I owe favors to everybody I encounter?
間が悪かったな。
Came at the perfect time. What's the matter?
大したことで
Nothing too troublesome.
0105浄化エリアでの
Purification
任
has
務
been
は完了
completed
した。
here in zone
現在
105
次
and
な
the
る
ground
浄
has
化
been
エリアに
leveled
向
so
け
many
て
tracks
ド
can
メ
be
インボス
laid
と
from
線
the
路の敷設
purification
を行
zone
ってい
just
る。
ahead.
向こう
Really,
の一
clean
の
up in
側
that
の
area
処理
shouldn't
は
be any of our business
本
right
来我々
now,
の
but
管
then they
轄で
sent a
はないが
distress signal. I can't just
救難
ignore
信
it,
号
can I?
お前の手下どもに行
What
かせ
about
れば
your
いいだけの
competent
話だろ
subordinates?
なぜ
Why
そ
don't
うし
you
ない
send them over?
今日は
It's snowing
雪だ。
today. In this kind of
こんな
weather,
天気じゃ
collapse radiation levels
コーラプ
skyrocket.
ス放射
Get
線
the
は
suit
増幅
straight
する。
to jet.
防護服は何の役
Seeing
にも
nobody
立
wants
た
to
ない。
go.
そちらの人形にとっては
Besides,
些
your
細な
dolls
仕
don't
事だが
die. Whereas if I
あ
send my
のバ
garbage
カどもを生
subordinates
かせ
out,
た
who
ら
knows how many will
どうなる
return.
か分かったものじゃな
In
い。
any case, I'm still their superior.
曲がりな
I
りに
write
も
to their
奴らの
parents at the
上
end
司
of
とし
every
て
year.
年
I
末
promise
年
I'll
始
bring
に
them
は
home.
必ず
それはそれは
But an
なんかするね
outstanding officer?
上司の
Moved to tears.
なるほど
Not bad, Commander.
新しい人
Taking
形
in
を引き
another
取ったの
doll,
か
Your hobbies, as always,
相変わらず
are as varied as
気
always.
肉はよせ
Environmental data on this area.
環境中
Environmental data. I do, but my garbage subordinates won't even hang around in the data room in this weather, and God knows where that data is stored. It might take a while to find it, but I do remember the environmental reports sent along with the distress call.
報酬は
What's the reward?
報酬
Bounty hunter
偉大なる
registered
ブ
with
リー
brief
フ認定
actually
の
thinks
賞
the
金ハンタ
so-called
ー
Great
殿は
Wall Railway
我々のような
Garrison, which is
貧
hovering
困か
just
底
above the
辺の
poverty
上
line,
場
is
列車
anything to
進
offer
駐
as a
軍が
reward?
報酬がない
No reward? We're starving to
お言
death
葉だ
here.
が
Surely one
餓
shouldn't
死に
treat an
瀕し
old
ている
friend
旧友
so
に向かってそれ
discourteously.
は
さて思いやりに欠けているの
Goodness
は
either, thanks
一
to
体
you,
ど
we,
ちらか
the
な
so-called Great Wall
おかげさまで
Railway Garrison,
頂上列車
have
進
been
駐
since
軍
we
が
dispatched.
辺境に送られてから
You
とい
brought
う
this
も
upon
の
yourself, no?
だが
Still, I could share some supplies with you, ammo and the like.
軍用物資の審査はかなり
Plus, I
厳
am
しいと
some
聞い
military supplies.
厳しい
Plus, I.
この5年間
These 5 years, not a
一度たりと
single
も
soul
最後
has
状
asked
況
me
につい
anything
て
about
聞か
our
れたこと
reserves,
は
and
な
even
い
if we kept them,
残し
I
ておい
doubt
た
they'd
ところで
cover common use.
それもそうか
Fair enough, we have a deal.
交渉
We'll clean up
成立
the
だ
units there.
ただし上
One more condition,
数形なる
could the
順位殿
esteemed
に
one
ぜ
officer
ひ
take
思い
the
出し
time
て
to
ほしい
carefully
んだ
recall
が
any locations
地形が複
that
雑で
meet all three
気
of the
候の
following
変化に乏
conditions:
しく
complex
一部
terrain,
黒が頻繁に
unvaried
現
weather
れる
patterns,
この3つ
teeming
の
with
条件を満た
elements. Possibly.
あるかもしれない
Complicated
が
business. I might recall it once you've completed the task.
コーラプス放射線が記憶
Didn't
に
know
影響を
radiation
及ぼ
could
す
affect someone's memory. You never know.
ウラジーミルさん
Seemed to have changed at
Ah.
all. Yes, he's every
相変わら
bit
ず
the
損得に
quibbler
うる
he
さい
was.
奴には軍人よ
Brilliant
りも
underground broker.
依頼内容及び周辺
Most
情報を取
information
得
and
した
environmental data of the area.
いい子順位
Took
殿の
down
記憶
numer
の
relay improves fruitful. Let's get to it. There are things what need shooting. Bunch more of assorted critters. Set up shop on their turf. Humans and dolls are different. Even with protective suits, it's hard to guarantee safety in a sudden surge of collapse radiation. Let's find what we started and clear out the remains here. Got it. Leave it to me. Alright, so you three will do fine. You know what, I might actually end up trading out some of them for an AoE or two. Alright, so I don't got any flavor of explodey barrels around here this time, so...
真理と相互に捧げる了解
right about there will do.
今だ
Got 3 more moles coming in back there. That ain't a big deal. Especially since they're nice and bunched up there for me.
逃げられると思う
Good night. Takes care of that.
任務完了みんな警戒を怠らないで安全に帰還するまでは気を抜けないわ
Please enter SL22. Please click to view.
指揮官行き
順位に連絡を。
Contact the warrant officer.
終わったのか。
Done already, such astounding efficiency.
お互い
Let me in the supplies already dispatched.
グローザエレベーターナンバーを。
Krolik and the others got it.
それで
As you
ポ
know.
ートベスト。
Port Vest. Weather's boring there, basically a never-ending collapse storm. Complexity in the terrain and the number of units should also satisfy your
そ
requirements.
ちらの
それはまた単
That
調
does
なこ
sound
とで。
boring.
それによる影響からか
Even a boojum has
多くの
appeared.
生きムクロが生
What
息
the
し
hell
始
is a
めている。
boojum?
他には
以上だ。この辺りは現在新たな浄
Yes,
化
in
エ
the
リアの
sealed
建
off most
設に向け
areas
整
of
地中
complex
だ。
terrain to clear up the elids.
ポー
Data
トベスト
the
の危険
extractor
指数は
Port
非
Vest
常
is
に高く、
extremely high. Barely
近づ
anybody
こう
has
と
been
す
there
るものは
lately.
稀だ。
So the environmental data
環
haven't
境
been
情報も
updated in
長
a
い
while.
ポートベストの情報を頼む。
Get me the data on Port Vest, please. Have you gone barking mad?
ブージャムだぞ。
Mentioned a boojum, didn't I? I thought you were smart enough to pick your battle.
順位殿からのサポート。
Perhaps you could provide some sort of aid? I will pray for you every night before I go to bed.
なんて献身
Thank you.
的
That's very
かつ
kind and
気前のいいサ
generous
ポ
of
ー
you.
ト。
聞いたわよ。ブージャムっ
What's a
て何な
boojum?
の？
That's what I want to know. What the hell's a boojum? Doesn't sound particularly threatening.
複数の生きムクロから
Special
なる特
amalgamation
殊
of
な生き
multiple
ムクロよ。
elids. The reason and
発生
conditions
す
for
る
the
原因から
formation
条
are
件、
unknown. It's also
群れの
unclear
状
if
況
they
に
appear
至る
in
までの
groups.
全てが不明。
From the individual boojums that have been preserved thus far, their threat level is above level
脅威レベル
4.
は4以上。
Okay.
平たく言えば、
The
今
kind
遭
of
遇したら
monster that'll
確
send
実
us
に
to
全
Kingdom
滅す
Country
るレ
if
ベ
we
ル
run
の
into
も
one.
形の異なる鳥たち。
Birds of all shapes and
翼を広げ
colors
旅に
spread their
出る。
wings and take flight.
え？なん？海岸より
Look
離れ
road
し子
far
たち。
from the shore, the lingering of
What
dawn,
a
the end of the
原始の
primordial.
終末。は？
What? That's what I'm saying, rabbit girl.
キャロリック、
What is
Nemesis
Nemesis saying, Crowley?
生きてるけど。
What do you mean alive?
死んでいて
Dead, moving,
動いてる
unmoving,
けど
something that will
動か
suddenly
ない
grow
もの。
large?
そして
talking
突
about
如超
boojums?
巨大化する。
You're not particularly useful with your assorted jibber jabber.
ポートベストの情報を取得。
Received information about Port Vest.
この地形は確かにぴったりだ。
Fits the bill perfectly indeed.
ぴったりって。
Fits the. Hold
Just
on, what
a
exactly are we going to do now?
箱は確
The
かに
box
問
is
題だ
certainly a
が、
problem, but the
Barrier
varieties chasing after us are also really bothersome.
メイリーに ECCM 装置を作
Mm,
らせれ
can
ばい
I
い
assess
話
without
じ
a
ゃん。
target? No,
信号を遮
jamming
断
the
したと
signal
こ
is
ろ
only
で
a temporary
一時的に追
measure.
撃をしのげる。
グローザ、ポートベストのこことこ
Port
こ。
Vest here,
それにここ。
here, and here.
リスクが増援を呼ばれるかもしれないし、
So for
たとえ
reinforcements,
生き袋を
let's
使って
confirm
奴
that
らの
even if
数を
we can
減らせた
increase
と
their
しても
numbers by taking
ブージャムが
advantage
出て
of
きては本末転倒だわ。
Okay.
順位の話が
And
正
the
しければ、
warrant officer, the
ブージャ
boojum
ムが出
doesn't
現する確
show
率は
itself
ゼロに
very
等しい
often.
はずだ。
急流をかすめる
Light streaks across the sky. Darkness falls.
暗闇。
Hearing no interpretation from Krolik, we all look towards her in unison.
何よ。
Oh, look at me. I
こっち
didn't
見ないで
understand
く
a
れ
word
る？
of that either.
私に
その反応を見るに、
Didn't sound like good
芳しいニュ
news
ースじゃ
concerning
な
the
さ
risk
そ
of
うだな。
encountering the boojum.
ブージャムのリスク
Cannot
も考慮す
stay
ると、
long at Port
ポー
Vest.
トベストに長居する。
指揮官、ドローンエレベーター。
お疲れ様。
Thank you for the
自
hard
立放
work.
題と
はい、倉庫に。
自立放題を調整して、
今。
なんとか頼むよ、メイリン。
Alright, so we're actually putting a weapon on this thing. That's a little...
未登録の人形が出現。位置は
That should have been
ZP-093
done a long time ago. Why didn't this thing have a gun on it to start with?
下がれ、メイリン。
出る。
It's whatever was in that box from Winch Lady.
開けろ。
Graceful.
待って待って。いや、すみません。人がいたんですね。
Who are you, tiny creature? Identify yourself. Brunhilde of the blue-haired tribe. Slagathorpe of the tiny-hatted people. Not those tiny-hatted people, the other tiny-hatted people. Nice to meet you. My name is Kolfney, an ordinary civilian doll. I came all the way from Poldnista. I'm not with the bad guys. I'm supposed to take your word for it. Let's dismantle her and double check her Poldnista. Go back together once we verified what she said. Really necessary? Not even armed. Cross my heart, so calm down. Through the door, the doll identifies herself as Kolfney is still lying in a heap on the floor. She produces several bottles of liquor from behind herself. Well, that just bought out Mei Ling. Cutie pie who loves her liquor. Polodnitsa mentioned you. Here, it's all for you. I've ever been plundered. I can't believe someone would actually help me add to it. You are far too tiny to be this dedicated of an alcoholic. Don't cry. Has to be she can't be booze. She has to be nice. Is that the way that works? Only nice people give you booze? Ms. Red, I'm here with the purest of intentions. Let me in and we can talk. Doesn't matter. Even though she was stuffed full of explosives, she's so small the explosion wouldn't be enough to do anything. Krolik let her through. Is she stuffed full of explosives? That's right, I'm a gift from Polonitsa to you, Commander. Let me sell her hen on a rainy day. What's her reason for sending me to me? Told me you're short on tactical dolls at the moment. Just so happens that I want to be modified into a tactical doll. This works out perfectly for both of us, don't you think? Modified into a tactical doll. You want to have a fire control core installed? That's right. Polodnitsa said you'd make a large purchase for those. Don't you spare one for me? Why? Why do I wish time to go modification? Polodnitsa told me you could really use an extra pair of hands and some refitted fire control core I can keep out in battles and ease the workload on your other dolls. I'll be a great help to you. No, you could become a T-doll under Polodnitsa employment. Why come to me? It's obviously because of the lavish you're a medical support doll at the Central Army 6th General Hospital. The identification number on your left pupil is compiled by the Central Army Emergency First Response Unit 736th Anti-Contamination Regiment of the Railway Force. No, the 11th Medical and Chemical Regiment. Oh wow, he knows his serial numbers. Or he's very, very fast at Google Foo. Ooh, observant to boot. Let's put you back to your unit if necessary. Continue to question this doll named Kolfney. Relentlessly, the smile on her face stiffens a little. I don't belong to a team anymore. The 11th Regiment got wiped out while helping the main force with an elite extermination. Are you a surviving doll? I do not belong to a team anymore. Stares at me, the smile slowly disappearing from her face. Alright, so it sounds like her team was obliterated. She's the last survivor. That would explain how civilian Winch got her hands on her. Realizing she's getting emotional, she hurriedly drops her head before she loses her composure. I see. If you need to travel within contamination zones, I'll allow you to stay on board my vehicle for now as a medical doll. I'm not quite like how Polodnitsa described you. You're both tight and smart. How did Polodnitsa describe me? You do look very kind and smart. And what about the fire control core? You won't say no, will you?
医療用人形ってだ
Medical
けでも
doll, this
ここに
identity
とどまる
alone
に
is
は
enough
十
to
分
earn
だ
you a place on the MBV.
戦術人形に
Yet
なり
you
たいの
insist on being
は何か
modified
別
into
の
a
目的
tactical
があるん
doll.
じゃないか
Do you have an ulterior motive? I mean, it's never a bad idea having a medical robot on board, even though there's only 2 humans. Eventually, one of the humans will break something and we'll need a medical doll, so I don't think any of my other assorted collection of battle winches is medically trained. I'm really just trying to help. After all, it's better if I can handle myself in a fight in the contamination zone, where we can come under attack any minute, don't you agree? Oh, that's probably her dramatic and traumatic backstory. Since she's not a combat doll, her whole team was wiped out and there was nothing she could do about it. So she wants to become a combat doll so that that tragedy can never befall anyone around her ever again. Let it aside and give Grosja, who is next to me, a light tap. What do you think? We're about to engage the Varjager's commander, adding to our fighting strength to work to our advantage.
だが彼女である
But it
必要
doesn't
は
have
な
to be
い
her. What other options you got, dude? Do you have any other friggin' cores? I know you have blanks, replacement bodies, but do you have any other doll cores right now? Considering her request. I admit she may have convinced me. She must have gone through something.
きっと彼女
Right
の
now
何
she's
が
just wandering aimlessly,
以前の私た
like
ち
we
と
once
同じように
did. I leave the window and return to address Kolfni.
ポルドニッツァの推薦なら少
Well,
なくと
admits
も
his
敵ではない
recommendation,
は
so
ず
she
だ
isn't exactly suspicious.
もちろんです
Of course I'm not.
これで
I'm
まあ
getting used to you. You understand?
どうした
What's going on?
指
I
揮官
just completed the repairs on the MBV, but the automatic
起動
turret
機器
still
の
needs
修
to be
理を終えました
calibrated.
まだ自
How
動
about
砲
this?
台
On
の
top
調
of
整が
that,
残
I'll
って
have
て
to burn the
さらに
midnight
素
oil
体に
again.
コアを取り付けるとなると
We got free booze. Stop whining, you tiny alcoholic.
メイリー手持ちの仕事を終えたら
Some
まずは
rest.
一休みし
Once
てき
you're
てくれ
done with the turret, you can install
ゴ
the
ルフェ
fire
ンの
control
改造
core
は
on
目が
Kolfni
覚め
after
た
you
後
wake
で
up.
いいか
わおという
お礼ならメイリ
So
ー
Mei Ling will be doing the work.
ありがとうござい
Thank
ま
you,
す
Cutie
お
Pie,
か
who
しな
loves
液体
strange
が好
liquid.
きな可愛い女性の方
Probably could have termed that a
玉
little
ができ
bit
てますよ
better.
ゴルフェンがマッサ
You
ー
have
ジ
those
してあ
dark
げます
circles
ね
around your eyes. I'll give you a massage. I mean, technically accurate, but yeah. Might not be the exact wording I would choose.
いつまでグズ
I
グズ
took
してる
way
つ
too
も
long,
り
but
よ
don't have enough dolls in the fight,
戦
yeah?
い正規
The stars
Jimmy.
travel along their trajectories,
軌道の上に集
converging.
う
Happy about this.
コルフェンの改造を終えたら
Later, set off at 14:30 to verify the environmental report about Port Vest. Perform an exercise to build up your teamwork and coordination in combat while you're at it.
OK です
各自休んでくれコルフェンは残っ
Kolfni, you stay.
皆さんありがとう指揮官
Commander!
外にいるわ
Be right outside.
コルフェン
She's tiny, she's not that dangerous. Tiny people aren't dangerous. They're evil, but they're not dangerous.
はい何かご用です
Welcome,
か指
Commander
揮官
Molly.
なんでも言うこと
そうかしこまらなく
You can stop that.
知ってるよ
I know life in
この数
containment
ヶ月間
contamination zones must have been very hard for you in the last few months. I understand why you feel the need to talk in such an
君がわざと
exaggerated
らしく
manner.
私は君の要
But
求
I've
を
already
受け
agreed
入
to
れ
your
た
requests.
私や
And
他
stay
人に
even
取り
if
入
you
ろうと
drop
しな
the
くても
cajolery.
君
Putting on a
何か
show for me?
他に目的が
I
あ
know
る
you
んだね
do have an ulterior motive.
その目的を達成する
You
には
believe the prerequisite of
ここに
achieving
残らなく
it
て
is
は
that
な
you
ら
get
な
to
か
stay
っ
on the MBV. I will not ask
た
you
目的
about
が
your
何なのか
motive.
は聞かないでほ
As
しい
long as you don't cross the line, I will
君
not
が私の
interfere
ライ
with
ン
your
を越えずに
activities. What line would that be? This is where I draw the line.
この車両に乗り合わせ
All
て
the
いる
members
メン
on
バ
this
ーは
vehicle will be humans and dolls or my family. I don't care what you want to do, but you must not harm them.
たとえ
If
目
your
的が
actions put
何
my
であろう
family in harm's way, the doll who calls herself Kolfni
君
Vinley.
の素体
Your body, along with your neurocloud, will be wiped off the face of the
この
earth.
世から跡形も
You
な
can
く
think of
消え
this
る
as
こ
a
とになる。
contract between us. If you want to
これ
stay,
は私たちの
make sure
契
you
約と
don't
も言える
cross the
もの
line.
もし
わかりました。
Alright. So much more
表情が自然
natural
になっ
already.
た。司令室左の階段から
Dorm is
休
just up
憩
the
スペー
stairs
ス
to
に
the
上がる。
left of the ops room. There are
空
a
いて
lot
る
of
部屋は
empty
たくさんあ
rooms.
るから
Take your pick.
好き。
So I think I called her tragic backstory
間
pretty
違いでな
perfectly.
いといいんだが
I'm sure I'll discover more of that as the main storyline progresses.
うわあ、とっても
Oh
めんど
no,
くさいこ
super
とで
duper
も
big
起きちゃ
trouble
ったん
pop
です
up?
か？
Maybe call
ゴ
for
ル
it
フ
instead
も
of
手
landing
伝ってあげ
on
ま
you
しょうか。
Alright, so what's her weapon of choice? Oh, she's the one who's got that tiny little pistol. I've already collected a couple of those tiny little 380s. Heal and stability regen and assistance. Alright, so she's not going to be putting out a ton of damage with a friggin' puny little 380, but... And dedicated medic. I think I have one other who's a dedicated medic right now. But, Commander, Colfney has joined the team. Let's help her get familiar with the Elmo. Proceed to the refitting room first.
何事も正々堂々と。
And click
これは
on tiny one.
いや
Help her improve her combat
びっくりしましたか、
effectiveness.
スキ君。
In the refitting room, dolls can be increased their level and meet training targets by sourcing combat experience from the records in the combat report. Yep, yep.
はあ
Okay, yeah. So she's not going to be doing primary combat. Now, it's good to have a medic, but she's going to be more practically useful later on. Right now, when I'm only fielding 3 or 4 people and I'm only facing a dozen enemies at most, I'm finishing most battles long before I would actually need a medic in most cases. Oh, that's right. No, she is my first dedicated medic. The other dedicated one I saw was the maid in one of the special missions, and I don't have the maid yet, so yeah. First dedicated medic. Don't think I have any level 2s for her. But I have a lot of these level 1s that I can combine and make her slightly more effective. Calibration on a low-level weapon is not going to do a ton for me, but to be fair, if I ever get to the point where I need her combat output to win a fight, I'm in significant trouble. I would have screwed up significantly before I got to that point. Alright, let's do some cleanup. Good. This little diner gate dude, little hovery fella here. He's got a exclamation mark on him. Tells me I got something I need to do. Also check your mail notices and more. We'll head to the storeroom to take inventory of the supplies. In the storeroom, unused weapons can be dismantled to obtain withdrawal receipts or redundant pieces. Unused weapon attachments can be dismantled, and once a cumulative dismantling reaches 100, a random precise grade attachment will be rewarded. Using item craft, lower quality stock bars and transcription conductors can be combined a certain ratio to higher quality stock bars and transcription conductors. Alright, so let's see. Almost got enough to do another pull. Withdrawal receipt. No neural archive. Bunch of weapons. How do I disassemble? Right there. Okay. Weapon attachments 23, universal key 15, item box. Souvenirs, none and none. Okay. Could grab a whole bunch of those, but could grab some stuff here as well. Transcription Conductor version 4. I want to find out where it's been to you. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of other reading I can do over here. Oh, it's just one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get it done. Okay. No, I'm not going to read through all of this. European Collapse Radiation Containment Zone Restoration and Revitalization Joint Project. Joint Development. Significant portion of the world affected by collapse radiation. Africa, Oceania, South America, Asia, North America, Antarctica. Western zones. Alright, so this basically just breaks down the cleanup after World War III. Explains what green zones, yellow zones, concentration rate greater than 0 for Brian, but less than or equal to 1. Green zones. Alright, so basically white zones are relatively safe, and green, yellow, red is increasing levels of radiation. Black zones are death. Okay, that seems fairly straightforward. It's just an explanation of terms, mostly on that one. Alright, so those are all taken care of. Voyage logs. Hunter's Path, Broker's Path. Yeah, I'm not paying for that. I don't spend money on this type of game. It's not something I do. I have the dulls for most of these guns, except for this shotgun right here. Advancing both of those nicely. Environmental Survey Combat Simulation, level 15. So. Choose an item. Yeah, a bunch of combat reports. You know what? Enhanced weapon proficiency. Purchase designated materials. Eventually I'll figure out where the bloody hell I use these things. Harmonic synchronization. What is you even? Tuning value. Proof of being fully warmed up and a reflection of gradually becoming more proficient in combat. Coordination mission and corresponding rewards can be obtained when the accumulated value reaches a specific value. Okay. $2.5, treated at 12. Any SMG at 12 and 2.10. Rather. Clearing all my damned exclamation marks. Okay. Alright, so dude's got nothing else to worry about right now. His little alert bar is cleared. Now I think I might actually have enough now. I do. Let's do it. Okay.
全て想定内。私がいる限り心配は不要よ。
Oh, another Groza. Yeah, not a whole lot there that's really worth writing home about, but I should be able to grind down a couple more. I don't think she's got. I mean, I do have a purple Peshin egg, but I don't. I'll leave her with the arm right now. I can calibrate the crap out of it. And pretty much get it permanent or maxed out calibration, I think. I think it maxes out, no, 7 maybe? Is when it maxes out. 6. And it's, okay, that's what I'm seeing. Good.
新たな任務いいわ任せて
I'll just calibrate this one to max just because I can. I mean, nobody's going to equip it, but... Level up your Nagant a little bit more. No, this one's fully calibrated. Okay. Alright, judging by barrel diameter, this thing might have a 10 or a 12 round magazine. Maybe. Even that would probably be pushing it. I don't think her sword's ready to go. I don't think I have any. Actually, I might have a couple more of her. No. And I don't have it leveled up yet. Let's see if she's got anything. I could give her a Mosin or a WA 2000, but nah. Nope, nope. No, she should have a purple ready to go. Yes. And I can't calibrate it right now. Selects one allied target within 6 tiles, resorting RP to 100% of attack, and applies continuous healing to... Alright, so that's, yeah, that's healing. One enemy target, hydro damage, 130. And restores 100% to that target. Most HP. Yeah, all of her skills are heals. Okay. I think... No, I did not level up her gun. Alright, so that takes care of that and that. Alright, so I don't need to accept the commissions, it's just... I automatically just get them as I... Okay. I'm used to commissions in Azure Lane, where you have a list of commissions you can choose, and you can only undertake X amount of them at a given time. But these just appear to be like just another way of saying daily missions. Looking good. Time to keep running. Limited time. Okay, so there might be time limited events, but I can't get them until I'm 20, so 20 is the next next hurdle I'm going for, so let's get these two out of the way real fast. Oh, more story missions. That's what those weird events look for. Yeah, this scene really reminds me of Ark Knights. Big ass crystals destroying a city. Alright, who do I want to take into this kerfuffle? You know what? HMG Girl's pretty good. Even if I think the star on her head is more than moderately silly. Alright, I need to see if I can get to it there. Basically, I just want to make sure I can get that, dino box first thing. Saves me hassling dealing with those two dudes. Little spidery winch, or little spider bitch over there. You know what? She's fine right where she is. Finish off that. Now, do you have any AoE? In a straight line, so not immediately useful. Good. And the little one. Let's get her up. She's got an AoE. Oh, she just, like, summons a pile of garbage onto them. That's kind of funny. Random shit falls out of the sky onto my enemies. Bad day to be that dude. Good. Let's get you taken care of as well. Got a couple little robot dudes with your standard. Oh, this one's gonna be easy with all my assorted. Well, not all my assorted. I don't have a ton of AoE attacks, but alright, let me see if I can actually get a shot on. Yes, right there, I'll give me a shot on the barrel. Good. Give me a straight line shot, but nobody's lined up that conveniently for me. So okay, so I'll need her there, and no there, and that will do. Good job, tiny girl with a silly hat. Okay, I can't get to him right now, so... That hell roll in and they'll both shoot at him. No, they won't. Okay. Well... Good.
任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に帰還するまで。
Good. So, if I don't waste too much more time, I should be able to get through Chapter 2 tonight. Alright, what do we got here? We got those... Thode. Looks like the kind of creature you'd see walking around the streets of San Francisco. This version might be slightly less toxic, though. We report a lot of obstacles. We need to scout the area. Let's start from this side. A cruiser up ahead. Finally talking to me. You see, even she doesn't like tiny people. She knows. She knows. I'm glad I'm okay. I'll buy a few extra pairs for you as presents. You just stop it.
ここを訪れ、正確に言えば通り過ぎた。出発よ。隊長って。コルフェン。はいはい。指揮官はあなたを受け入れた。すなわち。グローザ隊長はどうするんですか？その動きが
Depends on how weird your actions are. You're tiny, so you're gonna do weird shit because that's what tiny things do. Just levels of weird shit. You said an outburst of affection catches Groza slightly off guard. Finally relents and returns the hug, giving Kolfni a gentle pat on the back. Don't trust the tiny ones. Never trust the tiny ones. They're always up to something. She buries her face in Groza's shoulder and seems to be sobbing. Let's go. Her face looks perfectly normal. Hey, we're going or not? Let us be off. Oh, come on, come on, come on. So is it giving me a set squad here? These four, all units, elites detected ahead, prepare to engage. Presence of elites poses a threat to our subsequent operations. Prioritize eliminating them. Alright, so I'll try her out in combat and see if she's not completely useless. Okay, so that's a faster way out, or I could just eliminate them. I'll go for elimination, but that's good to know that Commander, please pay attention to the conveyor belt on the battlefield. It will transport all units on it to the exits. Alright, so it can allow me to skip fights if I don't want to fight them. But I would rather do some good old-fashioned elimination. Down Kwangju. None of your guys are ranged, so I don't really need to worry about cover too much. Get big fella out of my way. And some snipery goodness. You're in cover. You're not in cover. Good. Tiny little machine gunner gal. No, not against just one. Okay, good. 2 down. Excellent. Oh, the bad guys do have a ranged attack. I was incorrect in my assumptions. Golden.
任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に帰還するまでは気を。ポートベストに関する環境情報の信憑性は約 92%。誤差の範囲内で。
Collapse epiphyllums.
ええ。ポートベストには分散型のコーラプスエピフィラムが散見されるわ。ある座標の大規模なものを除き、そのほとんど。
ここは浄化エ
This
リア
place
に
is pretty
隣
close
接
to
し
the
ている。
purification zone, and the collapse
コーラプス
radiation
濃度は
level
そう
is
高くない
relatively
はずな
low.
の
Why would there be
に。な
a
ぜエ
field?
ピフィラム
Epiphyllums
So
here
分散型だと。
distributed so
コー
sparsely.
ラプスストームに関
Could
係
be
して
due
い
to
る
the
のか。
collapse storms, Commander.
ここのコーラプスストームの多
Most of
く
the
は
collapse storms
レ
in
ッ
the
ドエリ
area
アから来
originate
る
from
も
the
のよ。
red zone. The complexity
こ
of
の
the
エリア
local
の
terrain
複雑
causes
な
the
地形によ
storm
っ
to
て
form
気流が
vortices.
渦巻いて
All
巻き
kinds
上
of
げられ
matter
て
are
いる
carried
さま
and
ざま
eventually
な物
deposited
質が
here by the winds,
最
which
終的
probably
にここへと
include
蓄
seeds
積
of
されていくんだ
collapse
わ。エピフィラムの
epitheliums.
浄化プロジェクトにとっては
Sure is going to make the
かなり
purification
厄介な
process
場所だ
very
な。
tricky.
今のところ
On
ブージャ
another
ムが
note,
出
we've
現する兆
observed
候
no
はなさそう
signs
よ。
of the Boojum's presence so far.
よし、ため
It's worth a try.
深淵
The
の崩
abyss
壊。
cracks, the clouds scatter.
作戦計画はこい
She
つに
says to
任
leave
せ
the
ろって言
operation
って
plan to
る
her,
わ。
but what does it have to do with
Tenno?
Nemesis? Krollikin turns away disdainfully.
群がる海流を見捨て
Ignore the converging
命の光
currents, extinguish the
消滅
light
さ
of
せ
life.
る。ほう、
You
勝て
can
る
do
って
this
の？
all alone?
キャロリッ
Krollik
クちゃんってば
understands what Nemesis
ネメシ
says.
ス知らない。
Oh, I don't. Yes, you do. Are you just contrary about everything? You can never agree with anyone? Foul-tempered rabbit winch? Rabbit robot winch? Robit Rabbot winch?
グローザ
There's a mailing to
Made in
install the
Egypt.
automatic
了解。
turrets.
ネメ
And
シス
all
は
of the
作戦
combat
計画。
units, keep your eyes
その
out on
他のメン
Nemesis
バーは
putting
警戒
together
よ。
our operation plan. Oh, my bones! They creak and they pop. Alright, so we're getting there, we're getting there. We got an elite battle here. Oh, good lord. Okay, still got a ways to go, only about a third through here. Let's get to it. All these creatures aren't going to kill themselves after all. That was a cruiser once upon a time. Can't let this hinder us, please. Issue the order, Commander. Eliminate it. This group is getting the job done nice and smooth, so I'll just keep using them. Alright, no barrels. I want them to concentrate fire on that big fucker. My AoEers should be able to finish off the little ships.
了解。
Alright, good. Alright, so sniper should be enough to finish it this turn. And then the little ones, I get 2 of them one way or another. Oh, that triggered something. Detonation point B1, planting explosives. Detonation point B2, set. What are we doing? Remaining explosives need to be set at points B3 and B4, awaiting orders, Commander. Oh! I didn't even have to kill the little shits. I just had to take out the big fella. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but victory is victory. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. One of those freaky frog monsters. Bears and toads and bears and toads. Into detonation point B3, Krolix status reports. Approaching the vicinity of B4, explosive setup will be completed soon. You're moving too slow, leader. Here comes trouble. Over there, Commander. Enemy is currently in alert mode. Enters the alert area, enemy squad is stable attacked. Okay. So, Overwatch, basically. Alright, what do we got, what do we got, what do we got? Ammo refill 3. Click on the supply box to pick it up, increasing units damage by 30%. Okay, so... Well, hell... That works. Good, good. Snipe out that bear right in front of me. And what do you got for me? Beautiful, beautiful. Takes care of most of them. Good. Alright, so I can't quite get to Toad, but I do believe this is indirect, so... That takes care of that. Beautiful, beautiful. Done and dusted. Set up the auto turrets, hold your position once done, Nemesis Kolfni, return to Elmo immediately. Alright, so we're setting up a trap, probably for the Varjagers following me, and maybe that big ugly sumbitch that they keep talking about, but I haven't seen yet. Box on the automatic turrets have been set up a plan where it's stationed. Once activated, the turret can automatically eliminate all targets equivalent to ELIS below threat level 3 within its range. Explosives have been set at points B1 through B4. If the detonations are successful, should be able to take out more than 70% of a medium-sized convoy's fighting strength. Reception and early warning systems on the turret are operational as normal within the range of defense. ABV doing well patched up, no problem at all. Hot sneaking glances at Kolfni. Menu modules are also running smoothly. To express my gratitude, I'll give you more of that liquor next time. How about it? Sure. Interested in Tetris, Kolfni? Tetris? Unknown convoy approaching from the southeast, about 80 kilometers away. See along the preset course. Alright then. Got a whole other chunk of side missions down here. More freaky ass critters, moles, bats, burrs. It shouldn't take too long to clear these two, they never do. These are just more of those story collectibles. No barrels this time around, so heavy girl can get some work done over here. Well, that big fucker out front didn't get wiped out, but should be able to drop him right here. And Queen Kyongju. Good. Yeah, it'll be over this turn. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's that. Okay, Garoza. No explodey bits here. Some little bit snipey pants. We'll view over just a touch. No, it starts me out separated. Not a big deal. Alright, now let's see. She can theoretically get all of them right there. Almost got all three of them. Almost. I level her up just a little bit and she'd have gotten all three of them. Her attacks are kind of, there's a little bit of AoE to them. You know what? I haven't done her... Oh, that's not what I was expecting that to do. I was expecting that to be a multi-target in a straight line attack, but doesn't matter. Job's done. Or is it not? Oh, evacuate all allies. Okay. I should have been paying closer attention to that, but that's not a huge deal because there's nobody left. So I just gotta run everybody out. I wasn't watching mission objectives. I figured it'd be like every single other battle I've played so far and it would just be elimination. That's alright. 6 turns. I'm not going to be able to make it. Oh, they're moving too slow. I should have been moving all out from the get-go, and that didn't happen. She's not going to make it in that small amount of time. She will, but Sniper Girl won't. I'll get 3 out of 4 out. Shall wait for her. Actually, you know what? She might just make it on the 6th turn. Good. Challenge completed. Beautiful. Win within 5 turns. Okay, so yeah, I need to do it a little more aggressive next time. I've got to move hard towards the exit from the word go. I can do that. No waiting in cover and playing it nice. I need to move to full speed from the first turn. So she goes here, drops him. Okay, so straight out. Okay. Good. I need to break both of these two so that they can move through over there. Good, good. And that's enough to keep them moving at speed. Alright, excellent. Alright, now I shouldn't have any trouble getting out. Again, she's just so dang slow. But I've got... This is turn 4, so as long as she's out next turn, I should be good. Beautiful. Alright, I got it. Beautiful, 3 out of 3. All done. Excellent, excellent. And my perfect streak continues. Good, good. 30 out of 48. MVPs for the operational vehicle monitor security systems are activated. Current speed 55 kilometers per hour. Ain't fast, but we ain't exactly in open terrain either, so maintain speed, monitor the convoy, and stay low. Direct at the target coordinates. Visuals. Managed to track us all the way through the contamination zone, and here I thought their skills had improved. This is just... Attack is scheduled to begin at 16:23. Target point B1 and keep syncing our data, follow Mailing's instructions. Rosa. Copy that. Commencing attack. Gonna finally get rid of these SOBs. I'm thinking the 4 big explosions that I'm about to hit these fellas with is gonna wake up the Boojum. And then I'll have to fight the Boojum for the end of this chapter. Take them down. Commander, we need to defend our control points on the battlefield. Blue areas represent our control points. If any units enter, the control points will be occupied, so make sure to defend them. Okay. Keep dudes out of that. Rarely takes cover and focuses solely on attacking the nearest enemy, able to provide stability protection to allies. Alright, so I've already clobbered a couple of you. And break your armor. Alright, so she's only got one target there. She can't get through over here, so... Save her special for once they start clumping up for me. Good night, Mr. Shield Man. Alright, now what's the last one I want to shut down? I got 2 flanks I could end right now. No, I don't. Because there's... let's see. So, yeah. That one might actually work. Good, so that flank is closed off. Now I just need to see where these three clowns are gonna go. Alright, my MG gal will be able to get rid of them, I do believe. One more if I can get it. There we go. I need to keep her intact if I can. Good. One left, two left. I'll put her there to bait fire. They'll shoot at her because she's in the open, so they won't shoot at Nemesis. Or they'll do that. They're good. Could have been a little cleaner, but still all objectives met. Enemy's about to reach point B1. Detonation set to occur at 1658. Unknown signal detected behind the MBV. Authorizations provided identification of the signal. Deactivated vehicle monitor authorizations overridden. 54321, kaboom! 32% of the Varger convoy is damaged. Right into such a shoddy trap without the slightest hesitation. How stupid are they? Continue with the mission, target point B2. Vehicle model, the unknown signal identified. There's a 72% chance it's with the Vargers. Reinforcements. Collapse storm is coming, and it looks like a big one. Should we retreat? Verify that with our environmental data. According to the weather forecast, collapse storms in this time period, there it is. Approximately 28% overlap between the affected area and our route. But point A is smack in the middle of the area. Our automatic turret may get damaged. Situation on your end. Epiphyllum buds have started creeping up, Commander. At a time like this, they're budding? Looking at the plant right next to me, the sepals at the bottom of the perianth have already unfurled and the lower part of the corolla is bulging. It looks like it's about to bloom. Should still have another hour, we'll make it. Behold, the immortal. Unexpected may happen. We need to speed things up, abandon point B2 and move directly to B3, mailing guide their way. Treat immediately once you trigger the detonation. Understood. Things are happening. Unexpected things. Spooky, spooky things are happening. Whole bunch of these dudes. Well, let's get this show on the road. They're not going to eliminate themselves, after all. Reception point, prepare to engage. That's not a defensive barrier. I don't really have a defensive line I can put them on right now, so I'll settle for getting distance. Good. Alright, so little one should be able to do a lot of damage from right here. I was correct. I was correct. She did a lot of damage right there. That one burst wiped out. Yeah, 2 turns. Okay, well. Latara, even with this silly little star on your head, you just kicked all of the asses. Good job. That was... that was very nice. Oh, let's go ahead and claim that while I'm thinking about it. Teammate at the front says they've lost too many, they're calling it quits. The boss suddenly jumps to his feet and kicks over the chair he's sitting on. Calling it quits? Like, that's his call to make. How many of those bastards are left? They say a collapse storm is coming this way and their vehicle can't take the beating, so they've all retreated. What? Hey, where are you running off to? Get your ass back here. Plan doesn't seem to be going well, Mr. Burr. He has a face, so I'll be seeing him again later. And who the hell are you? We must acquire the box. Okay, he's the dude who put out the contract on the art then. Mr. Bouchard, the case took everything you expected. Everything you need will only be given to you in exchange for the box. I mean, he very clearly just said that like 2 seconds ago, dude. Come on now. Not clear enough for you. Listen to the sound for the stupid box. My whole convoy. You have any idea, eh? Already delivered the supplies you needed prior to the job. Yeah, along with that ragtag bunch of human trash and Team A. What I want is to recover the box. What you want is to boost the strength of your convoy. This is the basis of our cooperation. If you succeed, you'll get what you're after. You're just a scumbag hiding behind my back, not getting your own hands dirty. You please get a right to make demands. Well, he's paying you, so that kind of entitles him to make demands. There's no answer. The call has been terminated on the other end. Burr Searle hurls the communicator angrily at the floor. That's right. You show that inanimate object who's boss. Boss, what are we gonna do now? What else can we do? The only one's waiting to bolt. Ignore those annoying rats and go straight for the box. Right on, right on. Well, that was pretty short for a story node. So I've got about halfway through, well, according to this, about 75% of the way through. Normal, story, elite, boss fight, story, so... I'm gonna clear this battle. Since these don't have any jibber jabber, I'm going to clear these 3 and do a little cleanup out in the main screen, and then I'm going to call it for the night. Clear 2-9 and then the 2 optionals above it. Almost got through the entire second chapter tonight. Not bad at all. Reinforcements are making a beeline for the box. Prepare to intercept. Groza. Large number of elites have suddenly appeared. Our combat units are trapped and surrounded. Should be able to fight their way out in 17 minutes. Collapse storm, blooming epitheliums, a surge in the number of elids, mailing, calculate the trajectory of the Varger's reinforcements. Change your plans. We're moving the detonation point. Gather all the explosives and move them out of position where the reinforcements will pass through. Set up the detonator as well. Best detonation point is B5, 6 kilometers away from point A. Proceed, Commander. Any new developments? None so far. Pick up the pace. We need to get out of Port Vice before something worse happens. This could be worse than a collapse storm. Whatever the hell that big ugly thing they were talking about. Jambu, Bujam, whatever the hell that thing was. Groza Nemesis Call for me. Once the explosives are all set, stand by near point B5 for the detonation. Calculate the Varger convoy's traveling speed and cue the detonation. Okay, I'll make sure to carry out your order, Commander. She's still being a shifty one, but of course she is tiny, and the tiny ones are always shifty. Life is boiling, drifting. After the detonation, Groza's team is to return immediately to the MV. Roll at the same distance. Retrieve the box after the collapse storm has passed. What? We're leaving the box? Did I hear that right, Commander? Yes. Understood. Everyone in the directive, start setting up detonation at point B5. Been fighting to preserve that box this entire damn time and you're just going to give up on it now? Commander, you're not particularly brilliant. We've reached the vicinity of the B5 setup point, but before placing it, more elids. Front and back. Alright, so must first clear the elids as they may become a thorn in our side in the future. Please give the order, Commander. That's a little sloppy. They caught me in column. I am well flanked at the moment. Where's a good place to set up? Alright. Let me... God, she's just so damn slow. That's her biggest downside. Nemesis is not a speedy one. Okay, I'll try not to step on that. That looks dangerous. It's weird. This is reminding me more... It's the same basic idea. Turn-based tactical game like XCOM 2, Xenonauts. But for some reason, it's given me more of a front mission vibe. It was the same basic tactic-style game like this, but with mechs. And you could modify and tweak and set up your mechs, build them pretty much however you wanted. Basically, imagine Final Fantasy Tactics had a hideous mutant love child with BattleTech, or What was that other one? Armored Core. Yeah, you're hazardous, so she can't do her normal. Alright, so let's those guys look like they've leveled up their defenses quite a bit, so the thorns are surviving a little bit more than I might like. Let's get you out of the middle of my damn formation. Thank you very much. And Kwangju. Good, good. So I'd get the wolf spider there, or cripple the thorn. I'll get rid of the wolf spider. Fewer enemies immediately. Okay, good. And I think the wolf spiders are ranged, so I'd prefer if he had gone down the main road with his friends. Alright, so I've got you bitches right where I want you. Alright, so there's only the two of yous left. You're gonna pull back. Yeah, pull back. And hammer down on those three. The big boy's still up, but the spider's toasted. Kwangju. Excellent. Good, good. I'm busting his armor pretty well. Gorgeous. Detonation point B5 set. Leader, enemy reinforcements are approaching your position. All units begin evacuation. Oh, they got another mech. There goes another one of their little mech injectors. Good, good. Explosion confirmed, enemy casualties confirmed. Excellent, excellent. B5 detonated. 77% of the Voyager convoy is damaged. Good, good. None. Retreat. Command Cole Epiphyllum. So we've been in half an hour. What's with the Epiphyllums? Appeared. Big Ugly appeared. The thing they've been talking about the entire time finally showed up. Get her back on. attempting to reconnect. Connection failed. Scree! Hybrid type Boojum. Scree Huff Tweet. What is this hideous piece of crap? Something's wrong on Krolek's end. It's visible even from my current position. Of course, you is getting out. Hey, you lot! Where do you think you're going? Get in there! You sons of bitches, where are they? Hello? It's the worst case scenario, hybrid type Boojum, threat level 5, Commander. Get your Krolek on the line, tell her to retreat this instant. So we steady and calm amid the chaos. Maybe too late. All combat units prepare to engage. Alright, so I'm gonna have to face Big Ugly. But I was entirely expecting that. They wouldn't spend so much time hyping up the Boojum without throwing it at me. So that was to be expected. But that is for the next stream. As originally planned, I'm going to clear these two and that'll be it for tonight. Oh. These little side missions, these story missions. Secondary ones without any significant impact. Alright, so that looks like a good cluster for my gunner. You want to get in there and make a mess, little one? Good. Alright, that one's far enough back that I'm going to be at a range no matter what I do, so... armor on you, do you? Yeah, you're behind that big ass pillar. Little one, flank his sorry ass and murder the crap out of him. That's that. Beautiful. Good, good. And let's get this one done. Alright, so big ass cluster right there. Gunner there'd probably be my best bet, so I want to clear her flank so she can do her job. No, right there. Good. Didn't wipe any of them out, but so all the thorns should be far enough back that they can't reach me this turn. So all I need to break is that rush back. Come on in, big fella. Okay, so the elite has a ranged attack. Good. We got 2 over here. No, I keep putting distance between me and the big fella. It's slow. So if I can evade, I can take out all the other ones. Take out all the littles and then focus everything I got on big SOB. Just don't let him get... Oh, it's... Okay, so I can't evade it. Well... Then I might as well... hurt him with his own attack. Since I can't evade that one. Almost got him. You got a shot from there, little one? You do. Beautiful. Alright, that takes care of that. The attacks from that big fella were a little unexpected. I wasn't expecting his ranged attack to be able to track me. But it didn't make any difference in the end. Alright, let's see what kind of cleanup I can do back here. Flame Rose Gift. I don't know what that means, but... Collapse Piece... I don't know what these do. So I need a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. I'm guessing... 6s are the most advanced, but... I think I need to go through the rest of these before I can get to 6s, so... Night March. 20 days, I should be able to complete this one. $900 intelligence puzzles, that one might take a little bit of doing. Okay. So it looks like just about everything there. Got a little bit of stuff. Oh no, I've got stuff all over the place, and even the little diner gate wants my attention about something. Good, finally got a leveled up gun for her. And a leveled up sword. What are you? Krolix Combat Suit Training Outfit. Outfit box contains Krolix training suit, Krolix Combat Suit. You can see that it contains its training uniforms uniformly issued on the Elmo. Simple and clean with strong functionality. After obtaining it, you can unlock Krolok's training outfit in the dress-up interface. New level unlocked. Woo-hoo! Appraisal objectives. You get the Elite Doll Vepli. Doll training, combat power check 2, neural helix standard plan. Alright, so that takes care of you. How about you, little fella? What you want from me? Refitting room, server room. Oh, yeah. I got her a new gun. And her sword as well. And a little better condition than the old one. This one's rough, cracked, beat up, chipped. That one looks relatively new. Honestly, I like the training outfit better. Makes more sense than running around with weird-ass bunny ears on her head. Voyage logs! It actually rewards you for reading through the guides and the sub-menus. Interesting. I'm not going to bother reading through these ones like I did the last two. But what I will do is... Oh, well, hell, there's nothing here. Affiliate Organization United of Rosardist Nations Coalition Containment Zone Survey. It's a little analysis group. Purification facilities in the SEBS region and surrounding environmental data. Okay, that's nothing. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to read through these right now. I'm just not that interested in them. If you happen to be interested in them, I will scroll through them nice and slowly so you can pause and read them if you want to. Crudely crafted bird beak masks modeled after the defense device commonly used by doctors in medieval Europe. The person who made it seems to put a lot of effort into it. It can be used to unlock specific classified briefing in the Elmo Cloud. Made by two brothers from the quick summary I read through just now. Made by two surviving kiddos and given to a patrol team that found them. This story seems to be about a dude suffering from PTSD being interviewed after the fact. Alright, yeah. A dude suffering from significant PTSD and slowly struggling with recovery. He's using his passion for furniture manufacturing to ease his mental damage. Alright, any chance I got enough chips? I do not. Alright. Oh, she's up there now. So I'm guessing the characters fill in the backgrounds. The scripted characters probably fill in. Like all the ones I've pulled aren't showing up in that particular image here, but the scripted ones probably do. Oh, these are my dailies. Do I have 5 odd items to gift? Okay, I do. So I can get some of... You know what? I can actually probably get all my dailies done. But I don't need all of them done. I just need... Oh, that's nice. You only have 8 out of 100 you need. You don't need to get each and every single solitary one. Okay. What do we got over here? And you little fella, what do you want from me? Actions on route. Good. Okay, that one's gonna take a little while. Alright, so that looks like that's just gonna about do it for tonight. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping by. Keep an eye on the channel. I'll be back same time tomorrow night with something or another. Probably not another night of this. I'll probably switch things up tomorrow. But, yeah, this will make it into my normal rotation. So, thanks again, and I will see you folks tomorrow.